No one tells you when courage will show up. Sometimes it starts with a name, a chair and a circle, a shaky breath, and the quiet decision to try. The first time I spoke, my voice cracked. My palms were sweaty. I looked around and no one laughed. They waited. And somehow, that made all the difference.
What you need to master, because most of the times when you're doing public speaking, it's challenging in the sense that most of the speeches are impromptu. So you don't have a lot of time to prepare. So you need to understand that you need to be calm and composed. I talked about composure and calmness yesterday. So that is what we are starting to practice now, right? A bit of calmness and composure on stage, even when you have a challenging thing or something that is challenging that you've been given to say, right?
I saw a kitten eating chicken in the kitchen. I saw a kitten eating chicken in the kitchen. I saw a kitten eating chicken in the kitchen.
We learned that courage isn't loud. It's showing up anyway. It's standing up when you'd rather sit down. It's saying something even when your voice shakes.
I think this program is special for the students because when I was that age, when I was between the ages of 15 to 19, I don't necessarily think anyone told me about debate and public speaking and how these skills in themselves could help me impact not only my future career growth, but also just my personal growth as an individual. So I think it's important for students, for young people to learn some of these skills and to know some of these concepts to be able to enable them to better participate in future conversations, to enable them to be leaders, for example, at a younger age.
In the afternoon, the questions got deeper. Not just, how do you speak, but who are you when no one's watching? What kind of leader do you want to become?
Brave enough. Okay, people are different. So for me as a person, as an individual, being brave as of now is being able, okay, in this context, as a debater or public speaker or being able to stand up for myself in whatever situation and being able to speak up, be it speak up for a debate, a public speaking tournament, or speak up to my rights and what I think is wrong and right. So yeah.
Not gonna lie, some kids started a bit shaky, a bit afraid, but seeing as they proceeded with the training session, seeing how they interact with each other, like the gaining of confidence and able to speak and interact with each other, it actually surprised me a lot because it's something that I personally wasn't able to do back in the days when I was young. So seeing them doing it at a young age, I'm kind of happy.
They didn't just teach us to project, they taught us to reflect, to listen, to care, to speak with heart, not just volume.
If I'm definitely very charismatic, then you'd be like, I agree with this because I feel like I show up very passionately in my life.
The thing that I'll remember about this experience, I can say that it's the skills that I've learned from this event. I've have the opportunity to learn about teamwork, critical thinking, communication, and these are skills that can help me in future.
We started unsure, but somewhere between mistakes and breakthroughs, we found ourselves.
So our program teaches young people to use their voice, to be leaders in spaces on a global scale, and to discover their passions and turn their passions into what they do. And so we use fun games that are founded in theater activities to train them, and our games are purposeful, and they teach them life skills that are transferable in nature for any career path that they choose. So things like collaboration and communication and teamwork are foundational to the work that we do and what we teach the young people.
I think what makes this program special for the students is the fact that I don't think it's been like any other, where they are being trained not by some old men in stuffy suits, but by people who are, one, much closer to them in age, but also have experienced what they've gone through and have experienced debate and public speaking, and can be able to synthesize that information and give it to them in a way they can understand and make it a fun event that I'm sure everyone would want to come back to.
One thing I'll always remember is definitely the people I've met, the friends, and life skills. With the Detroit guys, it was really exciting and fun. That's one thing I always remember.
So just off the top, my passion is working with youth. So all youth, not just American youth, but all youth in general, and helping them to develop personally, socially, and academically. And that's what Life Leaders does. So working with Life Leaders, we help youth discover their passions. What are you interested in? What do you want to do? And then we talk about how do you get there? So what is the path that you need to take, and giving them the audacity to know it's already within you. So through that, let's look for, what the journey is and help you access the tools to get there. So that's a part of our workforce development training that we do as well. And so in terms of helping you get to where they want to be and giving them those tools for success, that's my passion.
My biggest fear coming in was being alone, not having anyone to talk to.
Okay, at first it was terrifying because you don't really know people, but speaking for the first time here, you felt like you had a good platform to showcase what you can, and it was just generally good.
Analysis is the most important part of your argument. There is nothing more important than the analysis. What you kids think, and I think you've been trained bad, that arguments are evidential. That is what you've been trained to think. Arguments are evidential. That the way you put an argument is, let me explain using my smoking argument. This is how to ban smoking. Oh, we are here to prove to you that if you ban smoking, we significantly reduce the health risks caused by smoking to these people. Then you skip this part and go here, because you believe this is where the argument is. According to the World Health Organization report for 2019, health risks increased by smoking are da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Because what you did is you assumed that the argument's analysis is its evidence. No. Turn to your neighbor and say, analysis is not evidence.
Analysis is not
and evidence is not analysis.
And evidence is not analysis.
The reason I say this is because evidence does not require what? You just need to Google. You just need to do what? Evidence is not analysis. And analysis is actually where the debate is.
I'm not the loudest, I'm not the fastest, but I am brave enough. And that's more than enough.